Hey guys, how you guys doing? September 14th, 2019. Hoping you're having a wonderful day, a blessed day indeed. I'm just getting back from a wedding, and to my surprise, I see a lot of news coming out. All right. Now, yesterday I heard about the strikes in Saudi Arabia against their oil refineries, oil facilities. Right. I didn't know how big this attack was. I thought, yeah, it's probably another Houthi drone attack. Those have been going on. This has been going on for the past couple months, honestly. All right, you don't always hear about them, but it seems like every week there's some sort of drone strike, some Houthi rebel attack against an airport, an oil refinery, some facility that benefits Saudi Arabia, right? Because that's the war that's going on in Yemen. This civil war is a proxy war between Saudi Arabia and Iran, all right? But just got back from the wedding. I have to go to the reception here in a couple minutes, actually. But to my surprise, a lot of information that's coming out is pretty dire. Okay. First off, this was a huge strike. So much so that it has it's halted production of oil in Saudi Arabia by almost half. All right, by almost half. That is huge. All right. It also looks like this wasn't done by the Houthi rebels, or at least not in Yemen. Okay. This is way too far away, way out of their strike range. It looks like this came from Iraq. All right. Once again, these are all these strikes are going to come from one place. That's basically Iran. All right. Man, I need to stop saying Iraq. All right. You're right. All right. You're right. Basically, at this point, what we know is it was a major strike, a very huge strike, the biggest strike we've seen in Saudi Arabia by Iranian-backed proxies. What we know so far is that President Donald Trump and the Prince of Saudi Arabia have had a phone conversation, that officials on both sides have come out. Saudi Arabia has said that they're going to respond against these attacks. And also that the President Trump, different U.S. officials have said that they stand with Saudi Arabia. Pompeo just came out tweeting that there's been over 100 strikes within Saudi Arabia's sovereign soil that came from Iran. All right? A lot of people are saying at this point that we thought that peace was coming. Ambassador John Bolton was out the door. He was gone. He's out. He's fired. He's a huge warmonger. There was rumors going around that Trump had planned to give $15 billion to the Iranians, which I don't think I believe, but if that is true, that is insane. Insane, I tell you. And people blame Obama. If Trump did that, I would hope that I would see the same people who blame Obama for the Iranian nuclear deal, that terrible deal, that they would also blame Trump. But what we see right now happening is a lot of U.S. officials, including Pompeo, including Lindsey Graham taking to Twitter, saying that we need to hit their oil refineries. That's how we're going to really hurt them. Some people, like Endgame World War III, believe this is a false flag, and that is completely a possibility. Okay, maybe the war has not started with Iran, and the powers to be are not very happy about it. But this was a major strike. A lot of people think that right now, it's about, 10:40, 10:30, something like that, 22, a little bit past 2200 over there in Saudi Arabia. A lot of people think that we could see strikes into Iraq tonight by Saudi Arabia. If this is true, if Saudi Arabia starts to strike within Iraq, not just Yemen, but Iraq, this could have a domino effect. We could see a widespread war break out. All of this is happening while Israel's getting ready for an election, and Benjamin Netanyahu is talking about how, just because we have an election coming up doesn't mean I won't destroy Gaza or Hamas in Gaza. A lot of Israeli officials stating that currently the current atmosphere is Israel's tried all it could, tried with all of its might, and they may have to have a ground operation into Gaza to take out Hamas. All right? there's a lot of things we need to keep our eyes on, but really keep our eyes on Saudi Arabia this evening. See if we see any sort of retaliation for these oil refineries being attacked. This is huge. 50% of their oil production halted. That's insane. That's crazy. All right. As more information about it comes out, I'll let you guys know. We'll talk about it. We'll discuss it. I will try to update you guys tonight if I can. Like I said, I had a wedding today. I've got to go to reception this evening. I swear, when stuff like this happens and I want to be right in front of the computer, I always got something going on. All right? But I will let you guys know as soon as I can further information. Okay? You guys know all the Twitter handles I always say to follow. Elint News, Intel Doge, Endgame World War III, Intel Crab. There's so many fantastic ones. Go follow them while I'm away. Keep your eyes on this situation because it is important, all right? Head over to Texas News Studio because they will always have breaking news in their live. I love that channel to death. Hate the moderators. They're a little power hungry, but you know, Mark runs a good ship over there, okay? He's got a good thing going. So if you need information now and want to see this situation play out live, real time this evening, go over there, check Twitter like I said, all right? As more information about it comes out, I'll let you guys know. We'll talk about it, we'll discuss it, all right? Grab a beer, say a few prayers, and as always, keep your eyes to the skies. God bless.